Hello, welcome to TS classes. This is the fifth video lecture of control system. In the last class, we have studied about the conversion of mechanical model to electrical model of a translational system. Today we are going to start the conversion of mechanical model of a rotational system to electrical system. Okay, in the last class we have studied about the two types of analysis. Here also we have two types of analysis. One is the turn voltage analysis, another is the turn current analysis. Okay, we will study the two parts one by one. First we will study about the turn voltage analysis. Here we have to see that one is the mechanical system and one is electrical system. Here the conversion takes place from mechanical rotational system to electrical system. Here input is present and output is present. So the input is torque. Input is torque. In electrical system the input will be voltage because its name says torque voltage analysis. So in mechanical the input is torque, in electrical the input is voltage. Similarly the output parts. The output for a mechanical system is angular velocity. Angular velocity, and output for electrical system is current passing through the element. The torque is denoted by T, angular velocity omega, voltage is V, current is I. Okay, so first we have to test the mechanical system and we have to convert this mechanical system to electrical system. Okay, the input is the torque. We have already studied about that, but types of torque, there are three types of torque in mechanical system, in rotational system. So first the torque is torque due to mass, that is T of m. We know that, and its diagram will be here. One side is fixed and one side is open. The torque is supplied, here is torque in this direction and mass is present here m, and angle of rotation here was theta. Theta was angular displacement, but here we have to calculate in the angular velocity omega. We know that T of m is proportional to d square theta by dt square. But here theta is not, we cannot consider theta. We have to consider about the omega. Then T of m proportional to d omega by dt. That is T of m proportional to d omega by dt. To make it constant, T of m is equal to m into d omega by dt. This is the equation for the mechanical model. If we convert this mechanical model to electrical model, then we can get, here the input is the voltage source. Voltage source E is present and a load is connected. Here the load is inductive type, that is L. So E is equal to L into di by dt. Here E is equal to L into di by dt. This is the conversion of the mechanical model of torque mass to electrical model having the load L. That means here the torque Tm is converted into EMF E, and omega is converted into current source I. Here output was angular velocity omega was converted into output current I, that is I is present here, and M mass is converted into inductor L. Next we have to go for the torque due to dashpot, that means TB. First its diagram. One side is fixed and one side is open. Friction B, that means TB is proportional to d theta by dt. We know that d theta by dt is equal to omega. That implies TB proportional to omega. TB is proportional to omega. That implies TB is equal to B into omega. This is the mechanical side equation. If you convert this mechanical equation to electrical side, then the electrical side, the input is the voltage, and output side a resistor is connected. Here the equation will be V is equal to I into R. In the mechanical side the equation was TB is equal to B into omega. In electrical side the equation is V is equal to I into R. That implies the torque TB is transferred to electrical source B, TB proportional to B, and angular velocity omega is converted into the current R, and frictional constant B is converted into R. This is the conversion of mechanical system to electrical system when due to friction. Now the torque due to spring constant K, that implies T is proportional to here theta. If T is proportional to theta, that implies T is equal to K into theta, but we have to calculate in terms of omega. That implies T is equal to K into integration omega dt, and its diagram will be spring K and force torque in this direction and theta also in this direction. If this one is converted into electrical circuit, input is the voltage source and output side a capacitor is connected here, V, and capacitor is C. We know that V is equal to 1 by C integration of I dt. Here the equation was P is equal to K into omega dt, integration of omega dt, and here V is equal to 1 by C integration of I dt. This is the conversion of mechanical system to electrical system in torque voltage analysis. We have studied three parts: one due to force, due to spring constant, and due to friction. Next we will study about the torque current analysis. Here torque voltage analysis is finished, and we will study about the torque current analysis. In torque current analysis, it is one thing different from torque voltage analysis that in the electrical side. In that case, the input was the voltage source and output was the current across the terminal. And here the input is the current source and output is the voltage across the load side. So we will study here from mechanical to electrical conversion for three types of torques. First is due to mass, second due to dashpot, and third due to spring constant. First is due to mass, T of M. We have already studied that T of M is proportional to d square theta by dt. That implies T of M is proportional to d omega by dt. That implies T of M is equal to M into d omega by dt. If we convert this mechanical system into electrical system, here the input is current source and output side a capacitor is connected here. Output side a capacitor is connected here. Okay. So here the equation will be I is equal to C into dV by dt. I is equal to C into dV by dt. The equation here was in the mechanical side T of M is equal to M into d omega by dt, and here I is equal to C into dV by dt. So here the input side torque is converted into current source, that is T of M is converted into I. Output angular velocity omega is converted into voltage, that is d omega. Here omega is converted into V, and the mass is converted into here capacitor. Okay. Next we will study the force due to the torque due to dashpot. Torque due to dashpot. T of B is proportional to d theta by dt. Okay, d theta by dt. We have studied that d theta by dt is equal to omega. That implies T of B is proportional to omega. That implies T of B is equal to B into omega. This is the mechanical side equation. In the electrical side, the input is the current source and output is the voltage across. Here the element is resistor is present. That implies I is equal to 1 by R into V. I is equal to 1 by R into V. That implies here the torque converted to output so current, that implies T of V is converted into I, and angular velocity omega is converted into voltage, that is V, and here the B fraction constant B is converted into 1 by R. Torque due to spring constant, that is T of K is proportional to here theta. T of is proportional to theta. That implies T of K is proportional to integration of omega dt. To make a constant equal sign, then T of K is equal to K into integration of omega dt. This is the mechanical side equation. If you convert into the electrical side, then the input is the current source and output side a inductor is present. The output side a inductor is present. That implies here I and here is L. That implies the equation will be I is equal to 1 by L integration of V dt. This is the equation for the electrical side. Here torque Tk is converted into current source I. T of K is converted into I. Omega is converted into V, that means angular velocity converted into the voltage, and K, spring constant, is converted into 1 by L, that is inductor part. In the today's class, we have studied the two things, that is the torque voltage analysis and torque current analysis of the mechanical system, that is mechanical rotational system. In the last class, we have studied the mechanical system of a translational system. Today we study the mechanical system of a rotational system. So in the first chapter of the control system is over. In the next chapter we will study about the block diagram reduction technique and the rest all the things. Thank you.